How is it going, people? After quite a few PU battles in a row, I felt like playing some UU, so that's what I'm bringing you today against someone by the name of ChaoticIntent. On my side, as you can see, a lot of offensive pokes, but nothing to take a special hits really. Thankfully, my opponent's team doesn't contain any special attackers, and Shadinja is definitely an interesting thing to see in UU, and without any entry hazards, it may be quite hard to walk around, but other than that, I'm pretty much good to go. Let's get started. I lead off with a fusion of Spinarak and Aaron, also known as Durant, expecting his Cradle on the leading spot, because I'm a focus / button pass lead, therefore I don't appreciate taking entry hazards damage on the switch. Despite the well-known rule, don't set up on the first turn, I decide to do just that, and the reason for it is because I'm pretty sure that it will force his switch, so then I use a button pass to get the switch advantage as he brings his Arcanine. I go to my choice banded Flygun and U-turn straight out of there, predicting some sort of switch, and hoping at the same time that it won't be his Shadinja. He switches back to Claydol, so I decide to bring my Durant again, and we are basically back to the square one, except with my Sash broken and over half of his health gone. This time I go straight for a Stone Edge, predicting his Arcanine, but with a Hustle it has only 64% chance to hit, and he stays in anyway, so that miss doesn't matter at all. By the amount I took from an Earthquake, I know that I can take at least one more, so I set up a Hornclaws again and then take him out with X-Scissor. He goes back to Arcanine now, but unfortunately for him I get a crit with Stone Edge right there, which depending on what kind of Arcanine it was could have mattered, but then again I have a few things on my team that could deal with this thing easily, so I don't think it made a huge difference in the end. Now his Ambipom finishes me off with a Fake Out and Low Kick combo, but now pay attention people, because for the first time I actually make use of Zoroark's illusion, as I bring it disguised as my Hariyama and then go for a Night Daze, predicting his switch to either Sableye or Shedinja to take my close combat, and that's exactly what happens, so I break his Focus Sash and just shut up Headbang Eagle Dicolo. Anyway, he protects now for no particular reason, and then hit me with Sucker Punch to do at least a bit of damage before I take him out with a Flamethrower. Now back comes Ambipom, so I go to Slowbro to take a Fake Out and then make a double switch to Rotom to scout if he has U-turn. He hits me with a Shadow Claw though, which I guess can be alternative option to hit the Ghost types, but since Rotom forms are no longer part Ghost type in 5th gen, I take it without a problem. I go for a Thunderbolt on his switch to Sableye, but before he goes down to another one, he tricks me a Lagging Tail, probably just to ensure that his Honchkrow will outspeed me. Now he hits me with a Brave Bird, either predicting a Will-O-Wisp or forgetting about my resistance, thanks to which I managed to survive it, but unfortunately my Will-O-Wisp misses and he just takes me out with another one. So I go back to Zoroark, hoping that he will either fall for my disguise again despite an obvious HP difference, or just go for a Brave Bird afraid that Sucker Punch might not kill me, which obviously at +1 is not an option from this range. And thankfully he does indeed go for a Brave Bird rather than Sucker Punch. He told me afterwards that he didn't fall for Zoroark's disguise again, but he simply forgot that Honchkrow isn't the fastest poke in the world and is easily outsped by a Zoroark, so I revenge kill him with a Focus Blast, and we don't have to watch over 9,000 turns of Slowbro stall. Anyway, now he's down to his Ambipom, and I just play it obvious, switch back to Slowbro knowing that I can take his attacks for days, and take him out with a Psychic, so that is the game. Good game ChaoticIntent. If another misplay with Honchkrow, it will probably end up being much longer, and who knows, maybe it could be our comeback. My point is, Life Orb Moxie Honchkrow. No matter how well are you prepared, this thing is always a threat. Anywho, hit that like button or leave a comment if you enjoyed this quick game, and I see you soon with another one. Peace.